So 2014, like Abilene Baptist has the whole egg drop. So me and the boys went, and my best friend, who no longer goes, one of my best friends, she doesn't go to the church anymore. They moved to Tennessee. She was like, Ariel, I think you should really try my church. And I was like, you're leaving. Like, what's the point of trying it and you're on your way out the door? And she was like, I just know you're in that season of, kind of limbo, and but I think you would really enjoy it. So I was like, okay, Patsy, what's your church? So, because I was like just over it at this season in my life. And she was like, it's In Focus. And I was like, okay, do they have a children's church? And she was like, yeah, they have a whole children's ministry. And I was like, okay, fine. So the very first time I stepped foot into In Focus was June of 2014.
I don't know if it was I believe it's like 2016 when now my wife invited me to come to In Focus for the first time, which was pretty cool. Normally I've only went to Baptist churches, so it was a completely different experience when I first went in there. I didn't know if I was in the right place or not, because I guess the concert experience that you go through during worship time was new to me. But once I got accustomed to that, I knew I was in the right place. Yeah, image always comes up every time. So mine was when I got baptized. Walking up the stairs, name getting called, Pastor Brent grabs my hand and say, "Are you ready?" I say, "Yeah." Put my feet inside the cinder block, lay back and come up, and I'm excited. Hands raised like I'm at a football game. And that's when I knew that was definitely home for me.
Man, I mean, how do you not get excited? Like, this feels like the Super Bowl? Like, I feel like our church is irresistible environment. That's what we call it. It's like, how do you not get sucked in? It's like, don't drink the Kool-Aid, don't drink the Kool-Aid. And then you drink the In Focus Kool-Aid and you're like, yeah. So it's kind of hard to not get sucked in, but definitely the relationship. Everything for me is about the relationship that I have grown in God with the people, and serving helps kind of add to that, right? So you have this team of people that you're always with, and it's essentially like a family that you spend Sundays with. So I enjoy just the relationship aspect of the serving, and then coming from out of that, like it's like you're always being poured into. So even leadership that we serve up under is always challenging us to go to the next level, go deeper. So yeah, it's definitely the relationship and the fruits of it that keep me going. Okay, I hope I can get to this without crying, because this is the only moment I thought about this.
I catch your tears.
Okay. So the kids. So 2014, Izzy, Zana, like all y'all were so young, and then I look fast forward and it's like, dang, like everybody's grown, everybody's serving, everybody's like pouring back into what you've been fed. And so when we first came, Caden, so he's our youngest, was only in first or second grade, and he's in 7th grade now. And then Caleb is in 9th grade now. And just seeing how he's involved in youth, his eagerness to want to be involved in youth and different peer-to-peer things and leadership. So then I say to myself, so 10 years from now, 20 years from now, this was never about me. This is never about us, because the kids have a place to call home, and they will come back and, do all of what, our church has to offer as interning and campus ministries. And so as a parent, seeing the fruits in those seasons are definitely something to look forward to.
Yeah, mine's is growth. With over the last 4 years of seeing her, even from, like she was saying, with the kids, the growth in the churches itself. from the new building to seeing people coming up inside the ministry there, even myself, now going into the youth and serving in that area. I never saw myself doing it. So, it's just great to be a part of the future of the church, of everybody's sacrifices and serving for God's glory.